Well, you may be getting ready for that Memorial Day cookout this weekend. When it comes to the food, many of us automatically turn to the traditional hamburgers and hot dogs.
But today, we're going to give you another option. Matt Haley with Sodale Concepts Restaurant Group is here to show us, get this, how to make an easy lobster roll with a watermelon spice.
Watermelon spice is on the side, lobster roll is here, watermelon there, so I'm going to do both of them.
Okay, so is there something you can get us started on doing to...
Hey, let me just, I just want to tell you first.
I got to say, yeah, I'm sorry. Tell us what we're using in here specifically. What are our ingredients?
All kinds of stuff. But let me tell you first, I've been all over the world.
Right.
The last 6 months.
Yeah.
I've been India, Nepal, in the Himalayas, deserts, Cuba, all over the place. And there's nothing I get more excited about than to be at the shore during the holiday season to cook this style of food. So all the stuff I've eaten everywhere, it comes back to lobster rolls and watermelon, chicken and ribs, barbecue sauce, roadside barbecues, roadside stands, and it's just my exciting time of the year is now, July 4th and Labor Day, just cooking this kind of food, and we got great weather, it looks like, this weekend, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
You heard it here.
Okay, so we got lobster. What else we got here besides lobster?
I got lobster, I got watermelon, we got some homemade potato chips and onion rings, I got some shaved celery, made some homemade pickles out of local farm squash and cucumbers, lettuce, salt that was actually made out of the water in Fenwick Island. We make our own sea salt in the restaurants. We have Bethany Beach sea salt, Ocean City sea salt, Fenwick Island sea salt. It's pretty simple to do, actually. We filter the water very well, and then we put it in really skinny pans, so it gets really intensely hot, and you ladle a little bit of water in at a time, and it evaporates, and what's left at it after about 15 scoops is a bunch of salt. And then you can flavor it any way you wanted. Here we took some chili and black pepper with salt, and we're going to apply that to the watermelon at the end, so it's going to be great.
Let's get started.
What do we do?
Okay, right here I'm boiling some water for lobster. I like boiled lobster, I like steamed lobster, and I like to fire roast it, grill it, whatever, but I like to boil it first sometimes when I'm doing that. You can put any herb you want into it. I have oregano and lemon here, little crushed red pepper, and then you put, these are about 1.25 pound lobsters, 1.5 pound lobsters, and you put them in and you bring it to a boil, then turn it to simmer. You never really want to boil any food. That's too aggressive for a lot of food.
Okay.
Bring it down, simmer a lobster for 8 to 12 minutes, depending on 1.25 pounds, and then this is what you have left over. And when it's left over, I want Lisa to pick it up and see, here you have the tail. We pulled it out. Do not be afraid of the green or the red or the black. It's roe, it's eggs. It's very good to keep in. And then what you want to do is, I took a little scissor, you want to split it apart like this.
Right.
And then it's easy to pull the meat out with your fingers. It just comes out real easy. I'm trying not to get anything on your dress.
That's okay. That's okay.
It comes out real easy.
Okay.
Put it over here,
right.
and then you have a claw right here that's pre-cracked, and all you do is pull the thumb out, and then pull the meat out.
All right.
Boom.
So that's like really good. Before you crack
a
a claw, you just move this back and forth. It loosens everything up, and then boom, and it pops right out. Here we're going to just kind of slice this. Jimmy, you want to cut this lobster out?
Sure. What am I doing to it?
Yeah, just chop it up.
Just chop it up. I can do that.
Yeah, need some bite-sized pieces there if you can. So this lobster is just, it's fantastic. It's local. It was caught by a guy named Wes Thompson out of the Indian River Inlet, about 7-8 miles out.
Yeah,
yeah. Wow.
You know, remember, you talked about it earlier in the show. We had a lot of storms this year, so a lot of the local fishermen need as much help as you can possibly give them this year. So when you're out shopping and you're looking around, especially for shellfish, all their traps were destroyed. You know, make sure you're buying some good local stuff to support these guys, because they're way behind. Yeah,
in the bowl.
They're way behind the 8 ball. Go into the bowl here. What we add is, and all these recipes are on DelmarvaLife.com.
Right.
I don't follow recipes.
Okay.
I actually have to have somebody follow me and write them for me.
I'm not going to hurry here, but we're running out of time, so go ahead.
Okay, celery.
Right.
A little bit of salt.
Yeah.
A little bit of celery salt right here. And then some mayonnaise and a spoon. That's all you need for a simple lobster salad, is just these ingredients. And then at the end,
look at this.
At the end, right now at the end, we just squeeze a little bit of lemon in. That's it, and then we have a lobster salad.
And that's it.
Okay, let's get to the watermelon spice.
Okay, watermelon spice.
Wow, how about that?
We're gonna get on that right now. Let me just grab a quick rag from you.
Okay.
How to cut a watermelon? Pretty simple. You cut the ends off. Same thing with anything, with any type of melon, and then you cut the sides. You cut down so you have a flat space, and then you cut down on the sides like this.
He makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
You have your beautiful watermelon here. You can still save a half if you want. and then we're going to cut right down in the middle here. So you have a piece of watermelon. We're going to go right to the plate with it like this. You can do anything you want to after this, but here you can cut it any way you want. I want to put a little lime on it.
Lime on watermelon. I never would have thought of
Lime
that.
on watermelon. Learned it from my mother a long time ago. And then this is that spicy salt we talked about. It's got chili peppers in it, black pepper, and salt locally made out of the waters. And then you can just, anything you want to do after that.
Now, Matt,
I gotta take a bite.
I got to tell you, Matt, I am a purist. I have always eaten just watermelon, nothing on it. Just,
Yeah,
so
this is interesting.
I've never tasted anything
I
like
don't
this
know how to
ever.
describe it.
Is it great?
It is awesome.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
It is. It
I
is.
have never tasted anything like this.
I'm
You're going
gonna-
to try this.
Well, still to come on Delmarva Life from our kitchen to Test Kitchen. They take the Delmarva Life stage next.
Yes, they do. I'm eating this next.
But first, the search for America's best home baker gets underway Wednesday at 8 on WBOC. It's the American Baking Competition. Here's a taste of what to expect.
Oh my God! Paul Hollywood, he's like the guru of baking. He touches flour and it turns into this Jesus quality loaves.
Good morning, bakers. Welcome to the American Baking Competition. I am honored to introduce our esteemed judges, Paul Hollywood and Marcela Valladolid. Me, I am Jeff Foxworthy, and I'm pretty much just here for the free food. Each week, you're going to face 3 unique baking challenges. You're going to be tested on your ability to create delicious bakes while working under extreme pressure. Ultimately, there is only going to be one winner. The winner will receive a publishing contract from Simon & Schuster to publish their very own cookbook.
Jeff announced that we would get the book deal. I almost fell on the floor. I just thought we were going to be crowned, greatest American baker. So it's going to make me even strive harder.
Oh, there is one more little prize. $250,000.
Oh my God.
Knowing that there's $250,000 at stake is pretty overwhelming. I could really use that money to open up my dream cafe and bakery. So I guess I'm gonna bake my butt off.
All right, let's get to it. On your marks, get set, bake.